Good morning. This is Rick Taylor, 1955. We're fixing to go on a little trip. It's Friday, July 11th. It's 7:35 in the morning. We're gonna go on what I'm gonna call the Greater Pinellas County Upper Loop reversed. So let's call it Reverse Upper Pinellas County Loop trip. We're gonna go down the Pinellas Trail. Morning. We're gonna go down the Pinellas Trail and let's see. Let's get my map my ride going. Okay. Forgot to turn on map my ride, but that's okay. We're right near home. We're gonna call it the Upper Pinellas Trail Reverse Loop using Druid Road. We'll see what happens. We're gonna go east, then go south, then go west, and then go north. All on either the Pinellas Trail or the Duke Energy Trail, except for a portion of the road which is going to be roadway sidewalk in Clearwater to get to the Pinellas Trail near downtown Clearwater and then come back up north to Tarpon Springs, completing the loop. So we're starting in Tarpon Springs. 7:40 in the morning. On the Antioquia AQ 177 Pro Max. I have made a short trip on the full battery of about 6 miles, 7 miles. So we should have plenty of battery. I've got a 100-mile range, throttle only, on this huge battery, which is 52 volts, 60 amp hours. It's a beautiful day. I decided to do this today because next week is supposed to be rainy, and at least for the morning we're supposed to be rain free. So even though it's a work day, we're going to go ahead and do this today while we can. And I wasn't sure if I was going to go today, but then I opened the front door and saw how nice it was and just wanted to get out in it. And I said, yeah, let's do this. So we're doing this. I've got 5 bars. Plenty of charge to go the distance. I'm not exactly certain how long the distance is, but we're going to find out because we're using Map My Ride. So quite a few people on the trail this morning for a Friday. pedal assist 5.
Total distance 1 mile. Total time 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Average speed 15.0 miles per hour. Current speed 17.5 miles per hour. Time of day 7:38. Split speed 14.9 miles per hour.
Coming up to US 19 tunnel. Beautiful murals on it. Reverse Upper Pinellas loop. And I have done a similar loop going the other direction up to Clearwater, only I used Gulf to Bay, and wow, that was tough. The sidewalk was horrible, and a lot of the places didn't have a bike lane on Gulf to Bay. It's an old road. We're going to try something a little different this time. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, we'll modify. But we're going to go east on Keystone Road on the Pinellas Trail at East Lake. Yeah, at East Lake we're gonna go south along East Lake. We're gonna cross the beautiful brand newly opened pedestrian bridge at Tampa Road, which is gonna expedite our trip. And then we're gonna go on the Duke Energy Trail, the beautiful Duke Energy Trail, which today should be absolutely gorgeous with this bright sunshine. And take it up to Clearwater. Then we're going to cut over in Clearwater, hopefully on Druid, to the Pinellas Trail and near alternate 19 up there. And then we're going to follow the Pinellas Trail back to Tarpon Springs. Should be fun. The temperature is beautiful. Hopefully we get back while it's still not too hot. On your left. Good morning. Yeah, it's beautiful out. Nice and cool.
Total distance 2 miles. Total time 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Average speed 15.1 miles per hour. Current speed 18.3 miles per hour. Time of day 7:42. Split speed 15.2 miles per hour.
We'll try to stay in pedal assist 5 out of 9 to conserve battery. We don't need to go extremely fast. It's a comfortable speed. It's under 20 miles an hour, which is technically the speed limit on the Pinellas Trail, which is another good reason. But it's just a good speed to enjoy the trail. already have another trip yesterday I took, which was 8 miles or so, 7 miles, 7, 8 miles. But battery's got a lot of spunk. I went on a trip a few days ago. Kind of noisy right now. Friday traffic. Up here on top of the hill. Okay, I went on another trip a couple of days ago, my longest trip ever, 72 and a half miles on a fully charged battery. And when I got back, I was on 2 bars, not even 1 bar, 2 bars out of 5. So that was 72 miles. And a lot of that was on pedal assist 6 at 22 to 23 miles an hour. So I think we got plenty of juice. Plenty of juice. No range anxiety on this bike, the Antiope.
Total distance 3 miles. Total time 11 minutes and 22 seconds. Average speed 15.8 miles per hour. Current speed 17.9 miles per hour. Time of day 7:45. Split speed 17.7 miles per hour.
There is a scarlet ibis on the side. There's another one. Looking for bugs on the side of the road. Not many people on this portion of the trail. Well, this is the drawback to traveling on a work day, noise of the cars. And you really got to watch the road crossings, especially at this time of morning. People are leaving to go to work. like that because he's got a hedge there that would block him being able to see if he wasn't pulled out. So I do not begrudge him that block. And he waved to me when he pulled out. I didn't want to pull out into traffic to go around him, and that's kind of rude anyway. Beautiful out. Beautiful temperature.
Total distance 4 miles. Total time 15 minutes and 5 seconds. Average speed 15.9 miles per hour. Current speed 17.6 miles per hour. Time of day 7:49. Split speed 16.1 miles per hour.
Already coming up on East Lake Road. We're going to cross East Lake and continue south on the Pinellas Trail. Beautiful. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but it is. I'm so happy to be out in it instead of sitting home in a recliner watching television, which is all depressing. I mean, all the world news, the local news, the national news. It's all depressing. There's nothing good. There's no good news. Oh, this guy's going across. The light might be going right now. I might be able to cross if I can get across this little section. No, I missed the light. And no one's going to stop. Actually, I'm going to go because the light would be on if I had pushed it. I've been riding so long, I understand how to read the signals at some of the bigger intersections especially. I've been through that one so many times. I know how long it lasts, how long this stoplight goes, and everything. Okay, we're on the East Lake Pinellas County Trail, which is really a nice trail. It trimmed back on the right hand side very recently. Part of it might be Florida Power. When they're trimming back the trees, they do that to give them access. But they make sure that the bushes and everything are several feet back from the edge of the trail. Okay, we're going to turn on cruise control.
Total distance 5 miles. Total time 18 minutes and 47 seconds.
And there we have it, cruise control.
Miles per hour. Current speed 18.1
The trail's tilted a little to the left, so the bike wants to go that way if I take my hands off the handlebar. But this is the throttle right here. Nope. Nice. It's going to be a hot one today, though. A real hot one. 90 something degrees. Feels like temperature of over 100. So we're doing this in the morning. It isn't even 8 o'clock yet. And we're getting it on. We're going to be going over the newly opened pedestrian bridge. Which we've been waiting forever to open. I've done many videos on it. A lot that I didn't publish. Because they were relatively repetitive.
Total distance 6 miles. Total time 22 minutes and 8 seconds. Average speed 16.3 miles per hour. Current speed 18.1 miles per hour. Time of day 7:56. Split speed 17.9 miles per hour.
That was nice of him. And we've got the signal. Not the crossing signal, but the stoplight signal. And no one was coming, no one was in sight, so that's the go symbol. If there's no cars in sight and traffic is flowing parallel to you, you can go safely. There's my rest spot. I've rested there a few times. Oh, the video is going to be gorgeous. With this bright sun. I've got 4 batteries with me, 1 in the camera, just in case. And we're making great progress. We're about halfway up East Lake Road. There's a Scarlet. And we got someone blocking the bike lane. She waved me across even though she was blocking the lane. Okay. Shady here because of those big trees across the road.
Total distance 7 miles. Total time 25 minutes and 42
Old
seconds.
stand of
Average speed
cypress tree.
16.4 miles per hour. Current speed 18.1 miles per hour. Time of day 8 o'clock. Split speed 16.9 miles per hour.
8 o'clock and we're well on our way. And the trail, the western side of the Pinellas Trail is mostly shaded. Which is what makes going in this direction so attractive when it's going to be a really hot day and you're going in the morning. Because this side of the trail, the Pinellas Trail and the Duke Energy Trail, not much shade from the sun. Every once in a while, but especially the Duke Energy Trail, there's not much shade on that at all anywhere. It's under the power lines, most of it, where there's no trees, no shade. Hopefully we get through that before it gets too hot. We're going to stay in 5, even though I'm tempted to go into 6. We may still go into 6. Not many riders out here today. I'll probably publish this tonight. It'll be available tomorrow, which is the day you'll be able to see it, Saturday. Yeah, that sun is starting to warm up. I've got a 2868.3 on my odometer on the bike, 2,800 miles. By the end of the month, I'll be over 3,000 miles. That's coast to coast in the United States. I've had the bike about good morning. About a year and 2 or 3 months. About 14, 15 months, 15 months we'll say. Before this I had electric XP 3.0 with the extended battery, which the normal battery is 10 amp hours. I paid extra to get the extended battery, and that was 14 amp hours. Okay, this battery for this bike is 60 amp hours. Can you say no range anxiety? I can. I say it all the time. Okay, we're fixing to come up on Chestnut Park. This road we're crossing right now is actually the exit to the park. The park is on our right. These two are both entrances. And there's the park. Had to make sure that guy wasn't coming in yet. Yep, now part of this trail is the pedestrian bridge. It's kind of exciting. I'm sure it'll get to be just normal old trail in a short period of time.
Total distance 9 miles. Total time 32 minutes and 29 seconds. Average speed 16.6 miles per hour. Current speed 18.2 miles per hour. Time of day 8:06. Split speed 17.5 miles per hour.
Yep. Brooker Creek. This is the Brooker Creek Bridge. Yeah, no traffic on the trail to have to mess with. And we haven't had much problems with road crossings. Well, we don't have the signal this time, but there's no one in sight. So we're going. Not much moisture in the sky. That's good for us as far as not having a chance of getting rained on. A good time to take a trip. A nice, quick, sweet ride. Just a couple hours. I've never taken this exact trip, a reverse upper Pinellas loop. Okay, coming up on the new trail that leads up to the newly opened pedestrian bridge. It's all open and useful now. Look real quick. You can see the sign over there, pedestrian trail, Pinellas Trail pedestrian bridge. It's open now. At some point that sign will come down. And this is all new trail leading up to the bridge. I've posted coming up here many times with various stages of construction, and now it's really no longer even a talking point because it's all done and open and it is what it is. I'm still excited though. Dave Smith of Phenomena got the exclusive on it. He went over it a day before I did. And it's been open since the 5th, evidently, the grand opening. These are so you don't hit your head on that thing. I didn't even realize it till Dave Smith pointed it out to me on this video, which just came out a couple days ago. Look at this. The open pedestrian bridge. Gotta love it. Oh, and they're fixing to pave that area over there. They got a front end loader. I guess they're gonna pave that. Here's a work truck over here. Pinellas County. And we're going to cross Tampa Road right here. Oh, I guess you're not going to stop. Stretch our legs for a moment. Oh, wait for the signal. We just missed it. Drink of water. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Amen. If you haven't accepted the Lord Jesus as your Lord and Savior, don't wait. Look at what's going on with the world. Don't wait. Think about it. The Holy Spirit will work on your heart. And we're waiting for the signal. And we got it. got me a little pity at home. Looks just like him almost. Oops, squirrel. Okay. This is East Lake Road up here, which I don't know if at this point it's turned into Curlew. But this is a relatively new path. Not brand new. But we're going to be on the what we call the countryside trail here in a minute. It's going to take us to the Duke Energy
Distance
Trail.
11 miles. Total time 41 minutes and 57 seconds. Average speed 15.7 miles per hour. Current speed 16.8 miles per hour. Time of day 8:16. Split speed 10.0 miles per hour.
Adjust the camera a little bit. Okay, I've heard people call this the countryside trail. This will take us to Duke Energy Trail. Yeah, that sun's starting to come out already. Now I did pack another shirt, a long sleeve shirt with a hoodie, for a fisherman shirt, which is exactly what you need to ride your bike to keep the sun off of you. Now I've got got my Adidas white hat on, but it doesn't shield my neck. So if we're on this trail and I'm starting to get blistered morning, I might stop and throw that shirt on real quick. Might have to fight the ladies off, you know, when they see a beautiful 70-year-old man with his shirt off. Ha ha. Funny. Morning. Nice and shady here. Enjoy it, Rick. You're fixing to be in the sun for the next half an hour. A little bumpy. A little bumpy. Yep, this is a real ride today. I say it's a real ride because from start to finish it's all on camera without any cuts. That way, if you want to take the same trip, you're seeing exactly what's involved, where to go, how long it takes you to get there, what sights you'll see as you go, what landmarks. Hey! And allows someone like me to rewatch it and relive the trip, which I do. And there are some who may want to experience this trip like I do with Phenomena, Dave Smith, and everything. I watch them and live that trip that I haven't taken. I've seen Dave Smith take a left to go east on Curlew here and get on the upper Tampa Bay Trail. One day maybe I'll do that, but not today. I am going to make an upper Tampa Bay Trail video.
Total distance 12 miles. Total time 46 minutes and 15 seconds. Average speed 15.6 miles per hour. Current speed 4.6 miles per hour. Time of day 8:20. Split speed 13.9 miles per hour.
But I don't know when. Another person blocking the bike lane. At least she looked over and looked guilty. She knew what she was doing. She just got caught. A lot of crossings here. A little bumpy with the drainage curbs. And here's where we turn right. REALRIDE. I forget the name of this street. If we come up on the street sign, I'll tell you. But we're almost to the start of the Duke Energy Trail. Meadowwood. So turn right on Meadowwood off of the countryside trail. Okay, here we go. This is the start of the Duke Energy Trail. Right here. Right here. This way it's still grass and all that jazz. I don't know if they're ever going to build over that way. But this way is the trail. Morning. This way is the trail. That's the way we're going. Oh, they're trimming a tree up here. Okay. A tree branch did not fall on me. And the trail takes a couple of sharp turns through this section. On your left. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Total distance 13 miles. Total time 50 minutes and 37 seconds. Average speed 15.4 miles per hour. Current speed 18.3 miles per hour. Time of day 8:25. Split speed 13.8 miles per hour.
13 miles. Whoa. People aren't playing along here. They're going fast. They both let me go. I don't know if y'all could see them on the camera, but there's people coming from each side, and they both stopped. Here we are on the trail, Duke Energy Trail, right along the power lines. Big, giant metal power lines. Yep, 19.4 miles an hour. Map My Ride says we're going 18 miles an hour, which could possibly be explained by yeah, you go, boy. Wouldn't that be funny if that was Dave Smith? Because he lives right around here somewhere. And he goes up and down this road to get mileage. But I'm doing 19, he's doing at least 20. This is a long, straight stretch. Gets us up near Countryside Mall. But a trail goes right behind the parking lot.
Total distance 14 miles. Total time 54 minutes and 20 seconds. Average speed 15.5 miles per hour. Current speed 17.8 miles per hour. Time of day 8:28. Split speed 16.1 miles per hour.
Yep, we've switched over to 4 bars, which doesn't mean anything because I already did a previous trip of under 10 miles. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it was under 10 miles. So it took the cream off the top of the battery, but this 4 will last quite a while. It'll probably be on our way back before it switches over to 3. Maybe in Clearwater, but I don't think so. I think we're going to be at 4 bars all the way up Duke Energy Trail before we turn to go west. And I had a couple other short trips on the battery also, which I forgot about. Walmart, Publix, and to the thrift store, the other thrift store. So altogether, 15 miles, which should give us plenty. Well, that guy did not wait for the light. On this street, I'm waiting for the light. He can get off ahead of me. These cars are going too fast, and it's too far to go. He already pressed the button. Well, there's absolutely no one coming right now, so... I mean, absolutely no one, in either direction. That was weird. This is Countryside Mall. We're in the back of the parking lot where the trail goes. Fixing to cross here. We've still got the signal. So we're going. Next stop, the US 19 pedestrian bridge at Countryside. We're not actually going to stop there. It's next thing that comes
Total
up.
distance 15 miles. Total time 58 minutes and 45 seconds. Average speed 15.3 miles per hour. Current speed 17.7 miles per hour. Time of day 8:33. Split speed 13.6 miles per hour.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad I did this today. The weather couldn't be better, except for it's going to be hot later, but it's not really hot right now. It's not hot at all right now. When you're in the shade, it feels like air conditioning. I mean, only when you're in the sun do you feel any kind of a heat. It's perfectly comfortable. I'll be wishing weather like this winter when I'm riding in 50-degree heat. Bicycle gang, all outfitted to the teeth. Good for them. And this is the pedestrian bridge. It's really been around for a long time. I'm not sure how long, but I can remember it as long as I can remember. Morning. Kind of noisy here. Yeah. A little busy at the bridge. Glad they decided to let me by. Alright, back on the Duke Energy Trail in the shade for a change. They're gonna make me a liar about no shade on the Duke Energy Trail. we're making excellent time. It's a quiet, now that we're on the Duke Energy Trail, it's quiet, peaceful, just cruising and enjoying it.
Total distance 16 miles. Total time 1 hour 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Average speed 15.3 miles per hour. Current speed 17.3 miles per hour. Time of day 8:37. Split speed 15.1 miles per hour.
A lot of sand right there. You don't want to slip on it. My tires just kind of slipped on it, and I got 4" by 20" with HEB tires on it. Yep, we're sticking with PAS 5, pedal assist 5. We're not trying to go real fast. Kind of enjoying it. We could go almost twice this speed and pedal assist 8 or 9. Little motorcycle. Yeah, this is the perfect way to go on what's going to be a hot day, because once we get up here and we turn to the west, the sun will be behind us. And then when we get to the trail going north, the sun will be to our right, but we'll be in the shaded trail. So we'll be in the shade almost all the way. Works out. I've never gone this way, this loop. Gone the other direction using 60, which you can find in my video list. Greater Upper Tampa Bay loop. But this is the reverse direction. And we're going to take Druid. I believe it's Druid. We'll have to see, to get back to the other trail. I'm not sure what this street is. I'm not sure what street that is, but we're going up here.
Distance 17 miles. Total time 1 hour 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Average speed 15.3 miles per hour. Current speed 14.7 miles per hour. Time of day 8:41. Split speed 15.3 miles per hour.
This is kind of neat, this part of the trail with vegetation on both sides of like a bridge. Kind of cool. I like it. Be nice if they finally extended the trail straight ahead. They got plenty of space for it. But we gotta turn right here and go through the park. The park is nice, but it'd be kind of nice if they had completed that trail through there. Hey! Old Coachman Park is what we're going to be going to in a minute. Old Coachman Park. We might stop in there for a second and get a drink of water and stretch our legs. I think my cup is empty, but I have a full bottle in my trunk. I got a big old trunk on the back. You'll see it in a minute. I'll show you the bike. This is a little tricky. They want you to walk your bike here for some reason. I guess people are falling down on the tracks. And we got a signal. This is Old Coachman Park. I didn't realize it at first, but I've been here before when I was a kid, or when I was younger. I rode through it on my Duke Energy Trail ride.
Total distance 18 miles. Total time 1 hour 10 minutes and 39 seconds. Average speed 15.3 miles per hour. Current speed 18.2 miles per hour. Time of day 8:45. Split speed 15.0 miles per hour.
They just, they're in the process of replacing this bridge over here, road bridge. They've been working on it for months. Looks like they're making some progress. We got to ride up the sidewalk evidently for a little ways, but we're going to be taking a ride up here at this light anyway. So we'll ride the sidewalk, this scary sidewalk here. Look how close these branches are. Since we're only going to the corner, we'll go ahead and ride up the sidewalk. We're going to take a light at the right at the light. Might as well start getting used to riding on the sidewalk. This is part of our loop. We're going to be finishing our south portion of the loop. We've already done the east portion. This will be the south portion. And now we're going to start the west portion. The trail's over there. But we're going to take a ride at the light anyway, so. Drew Street, that's where we're going to go. Drew Street. We're going to take a right on Drew Street. That'll take us all the way down to the Pinellas Trail. I don't know what this looks like. I've never been on it. I don't know what the sidewalk looks like, if there's a trail or... But we're going on it right now. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. Look at this. It's kind of like a trail. It's a wide sidewalk. You gotta be careful. All this grass makes it slippery. Now we're taking this all the way down to downtown Clearwater, which should be a lot easier than when we came the other way on 580. A lot easier. And they have a bike trail on the side of the road, which we may jump on. They sure do. A wide one. We're still going to stay in 5 at 18 miles an hour. On the bike path.
Total distance 19 miles. Total time 1 hour 14 minutes and 54 seconds. Average speed 15.2 miles per hour. Current speed 16.2 miles per hour. Time of day 8:49. Split speed 14.1 miles per hour.
This should take us straight to the trail. Hopefully we got this bike path the whole way. That'd be great. Drew Street. Crossing Belcher here. .42 miles. We're right about in the middle of the trip, so it's probably going to be around 40 miles. Waiting on the light. airplane. It's going low. There must be a little airport around here, I guess. Hercules Avenue, next signal. This is easy riding on the side of the road here. People are being very courteous and staying away from me. And I'm only doing 18 miles an hour. And here we go. So far it's pretty clear on the bike lane. Ah, that guy got a little close. Not a lot of junk. Little bumpy right here for whatever reason.
Total distance 20 miles. Total time 1 hour 20 minutes and 20 seconds. Average speed 14.9 miles per hour. Current speed 17.9 miles per hour. Time of day 8:54. Split speed 11.0 miles per hour.
Bumpy right here. Bumpy. I don't know why. Wow, that thing it's got all kinds of bubble ups on it all of a sudden. It was so smooth before. There's actually a sidewalk, but it's so easy to ride on the side of the road. If it stays bumpy, I might get on the sidewalk. Long light. Keene Road. Okay, battery number 1's done, battery number 2's on board. I stopped in the shade here to change the battery. While we're at it, we're going to refill our water. perfect. We're not going to throw our water away. We're going to keep our bottle because that's the nice thing to do. All right. What's going on here? Here's my bike. My Anioki AQ177 2004 edition. I put the box on the back. It's really dirty. It is what it is. I haven't washed it in a while. I just ride. And that's what we're going to do right now, is ride. This sidewalk looks awful. We're going to stay on the bike lane. Saturn. Oh, water's bubbling out on me. Okay, no more bike lane. Gotta ride on the sidewalk now. Okay, we're on the sidewalk because there's no more bike lane. Well, I hope I don't regret going this way. It was fine earlier. Now it's gotten a lot more difficult. Oh, look at him. He's driving. Wow. I didn't know this went down so small. My water's just spilling out all over the place. I'm gonna drink some of it real quick because it's getting wasted. Oh, I left the top open. Duh. That's better. Hopefully we'll get downtown and get on the trail here pretty quick. Highland Avenue.
Total distance 21 miles. Total time 1 hour 29 minutes and 9 seconds. Average speed 14.1 miles per hour. Current speed 13.7 miles per hour. Time of day 9:03. Split speed 6.8 miles per hour.
This is a nightmare. But I picked it. I didn't know it was getting to such a back road. Still Drew Street. Wow, look at this sidewalk. This is ridiculous. We got the signal. That guy looked kind of like me. Only he had a better suntan. We're getting toward downtown Clearwater. We just got to put up with this for a few minutes. Nice lawn. Just a few more minutes. I can see the buildings off in the distance. Golf course on the right. I remember this now. I used to ride this street all the time. Drive it, rather, not ride it. North Betty Lane coming up. We're going to keep going straight till we get to the Pinellas Trail. Narrow. Okay. Sidewalk looks a little wider here. We're getting there. This was a trip though. But I knew I wasn't going to be on the trail. There's a car behind you, sir.
Oh.
Yeah. That's scary. He's obviously suffering from some kind of mental incapacity. We're going up to Drew Street. That's okay, I've never done this, never rode my bike up
Total
Drew
distance
Street.
22 miles. Total time 1 hour 34 minutes and 24 seconds. Average speed 14.0 miles per hour. Current speed 11.8 miles per hour. Time of day 9:08. Split speed 11.4 miles per hour.
Never rode up Drew Street. But wow. At least we're in the shade. It's not hot out. It's not as cool as it was, but it's not hot. North Myrtle. We're going to be looking for the Pinellas Trail in not too long up here. As a matter of fact, in just a couple of blocks. Just a couple of blocks. Well, here's the train tracks. That means the trail's just right up ahead on the right. We're gonna be going north on the trail to get back to Tarpon Spring. And here it is, Pinellas Trail. We're on the Pinellas Trail. Still 4 bars. Take it back up pedal assist 5 now that we're on the trail again. And here we go. Oh, there's some clouds building up. Maybe there'll be some showers later. Hopefully we get back before any rain. Of course, it's supposed to be going inland anyway. So. But this is a nice ride on the trail back to Tarpon. Nice ride. We're at 22.8 miles. This whole trip's not going to be 40. I don't think. No, not even close. Yeah, that was different. Now
Total
we're going.
distance 23 miles. Total time 1 hour 39 minutes and 8 seconds. Average speed 13.9 miles per hour. Current speed 16.2 miles per hour. Time of day 9:13. Split speed 12.7 miles per hour.
Yeah. Didn't need a warning light, there's no one coming. Yep, heading north on the Pinellas Trail. lot of road crossings up here though. Gotta be careful. But the trail is mostly shaded. Which is why it's so nice to have this as part of the later part of the trip. Just a neat little bridge.
Total distance 24 miles. Total time 1 hour 42 minutes and 57 seconds. Average speed 14.0 miles per hour. Current speed 17.3 miles per hour. Time of day 9:17. Split speed 15.7 miles per hour.
Sunset Point Road. I like when they put those street signs on the trail so you can see where you're at. Oh, this guy ain't want you to stop. Yeah, I'm glad we got this in before the rainy weekend. A little park next to us. Nice cool section of the trail. lot of road crossings in this Clearwater to Dunedin section. .93.
Total distance 25 miles. Total time 1 hour 46 minutes and 50 seconds. Average speed 14.0 miles per hour. Current speed 18.0 miles per hour. Time of day 9:21. Split speed 15.4 miles per hour.
25 miles. We're working our way toward downtown Dunedin. Actually, I think we're in Dunedin right now. See a lot more people on the trail up in Dunedin. We are coming up on downtown Dunedin. Okay. It's one of the things you just stand on it. You ain't got nothing to hold on to. Downtown Dunedin. See if I can get through all these people. It smells good here. They're cooking all over. On your left. Once we get through downtown, we got some beautiful trails. On your left. On your left.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Yeah, these
Total distance 26 miles. Total time 1 hour 51 minutes and 15 seconds. Average speed 14.0 miles per hour. Current speed 11.8 miles per hour. Time of day 9:25. Split speed 13.6 miles per hour.
These are nice trails through Dunedin here. Tree canopy type trails. Here's a park, nice park. Yeah, we're right on the side of alternate 19 over there, so over about 200 feet. On your left.
Distance 27 miles. Total time 1 hour 55 minutes and 3 seconds. Average speed 14.1 miles per hour. Current speed 17.1 miles per hour. Time of day 9:29. Split speed 15.8 miles per hour.
On your left. Still on 4 bars. I think we're going to kick it up just a hair to pedal assist 6, which will take us up to 22 to 23 miles an hour instead of 19. Just because it's starting to warm up a little. Nice wide section of the trail here. And we have the signal. Neat little bridge.
Total distance 28 miles. Total time 1 hour 58 minutes and 18 seconds. Average speed 14.2 miles per hour. Current speed 20.0 miles per hour. Time of day 9:32. Split speed 18.5 miles per hour.
Okay, Causeway Boulevard, which is Curly Road. Causeway Boulevard. If you go that way, you go to Dunning Causeway and Honeymoon Island. Oh, look at the helmet on that kid. Some kind of cartoon character or something. That poor truck. Alright, moving again on the trail. That's just part of being on the trails. You're going to come up to these major intersections. You've got to wait so it's safe to cross them. It's all part of the trail. Nice right here. Ooh, a few rough patches on the trail. And here's the pedestrian bridge on alternate US 19. Make sure no one's coming. I go around him. I'm not going to run you over. I'm sorry. I saw your shirt. And now we're going down the other side. Slow it down just a bit. Because it is a step incline.
Total distance 28.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Average speed 14.1 miles per hour. Current speed 17.7 miles per hour. Time of day 9:37. Split speed 12.6 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's a little warmer here in the sun, but it's not unbearable. Yep, we're making good progress. Making good progress. Oh, there's a couple of ducks with a bunch of ducklings right there. That was cool. Very cool. You might be able to see them if you rewind a few seconds. They're on the right.
Total distance 30 miles. Total time 2 hours 6 minutes and 14 seconds. Average speed 14.3 miles per hour. Current speed 20.0 miles per hour. Time of day 9:40. Split speed 19.0 miles per hour.
Yeah, you can tell it's starting to warm up a little bit. It's going to be really hot this afternoon. Having to drink a lot of water. On your left. Nice bike.
Distance 30.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 9 minutes and 41 seconds. Average speed 14.3 miles per hour. Current speed 19.7 miles per hour. Time of day 9:44. Split speed 17.4 miles per hour.
Yep, coming along. Seen some bikes that look like an Antioquie, but they're not. I've only seen a few Antioquies. That clunk is my water bottle bouncing. windy right here, which I guess is okay. Unless it's interfering with the camera. On your left. Making good progress. Yes, we are. Well, I'll tell you, when I was young, I always had a bicycle. It was the old banana seat, ape hanger, handlebars type of bicycle. Everybody had them. Nobody rode street bikes that, you know, nobody rode those. And I went everywhere on that bike. Me and my friends all had bicycles. We lived on them. And it's kind of funny. We used to do this.
Total distance 33 miles. Total time 2 hours 16 minutes and 2 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 16.2 miles per hour. Time of day 9:50. Split speed 19.0 miles per hour.
What we used to do is we'd go over to each other's house and stuff like that. We'd pull up in front of the house. We'd jump off our bike and let it keep going and wreck. I mean, and then we would laugh about it and watch them and see what they did and everything, you know, in the front yard. Of course, I was young in those days, like junior high school. But the one thing I always wanted for Christmas was a bicycle. Because I was so rough on them. I needed one almost every year. And I had 2 brothers and a sister, and they all wanted bicycles too. So my mother would end up with 4 bicycles under the Christmas tree. We'd get up, and there'd be 4 bicycles side by side by side by side in front of the Christmas tree. It was beautiful. She wasn't always able to do that, but she would work so hard to make sure that we had a good Christmas. Yeah, we're getting close to Tarpon Springs now. We're getting close. Matter of fact, this is the primate sanctuary on the left. The area you go in to look at them looks like it's all flooded out from all the rain we've been having.
Total distance 33.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 19 minutes and 4 seconds. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 19.7 miles per hour. Time of day 9:53. Split speed 19.8 miles per hour.
Nice. 3 hours. Or is it? What time is it? It says on here duration 2 hours. 8 o'clock. I guess that is when we left. Oh, it's still going. We caught the signal on that one. That's nice. Nice shady trail. We're in Tarpon Springs now. Just about. about a mile left to go. On your left. Yep. Tarpon Spring. Great trip.
Total distance 35 miles. Total time 2 hours 22 minutes and 35 seconds. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 20.1 miles per hour. Time of day 9:57. Split speed 17.1 miles per hour.
35 miles. Almost on the nose. I figured it'd be between 30 and 40. We still got 4 bars, dude. 4 bars. 35 miles. Okay. We already had like 10 on it. That's 50 miles and still 4 stars. 4 bars. Okay. I like it. That big old dog was dragging her around. It is the intersection I got hit by a car, so I'm very careful nowadays. That's how it happened, right there. I started to go, I went to go, they started going, and I thought they would stop, and they didn't stop, and they hit me. What? I got it on video, too. I keep thinking I'm gonna post it, but I never do. Okay, back in downtown Tarpon. Well, this was a great trip. Don't know when the next one will be. You never know. Okay, Rick Taylor, 1955, signing off.